In the previous episode, Shiori exposed Miko's true identity as a supernatural being right before Hinako's eye. With her secret revealed, Miko shed her human form and prepared to engage in a decisive battle with Shiori. After instructing Hinako to remain in a safe location, Miko launched herself at Shiori. In her human form, Shiori was unable to unleash her full power, a fact Miko was well aware of, as she deliberately prevented Shiori from getting close to any source of water. Recognizing the disadvantage, Shiori attempted to buy time by engaging Miko in conversation. Hoping to find an opening, she expressed curiosity about why Miko, despite being a supernatural being, radiated such a strong human aura, wondering if she was perhaps a local land deity. When Miko showed no intention of answering, Shiori had no choice but to resume their fight. Just as the battle intensified, Hinako rushed in to intervene. Noticing the blood from a wound on Hinako, Miko suddenly appeared to be in great pain and reverted to her human form. As Hinako moved forward to check on Miko, Shiori stopped her, explaining that Miko was struggling to suppress her desire to devour Hinako. Shiori mocked Miko, pointing out that despite her claims of protecting Hinako, she was no different from other monsters who craved Hinako's flesh and blood. She questioned how painful it must have been for Miko to constantly restrain her instincts while staying by Hinako's side. However, Miko replied that it was all bearable for the sake of a promise she had made to Hinako's parents. Her words stirred a memory in Hinako. She recalled how, in her childhood, her parents often took her to a small local shrine. Her father had told her that a fox deity resided there, one who watched over the land. On the day of the accident, Hinako's family had visited that very shrine, praying for a safe journey. Hinako asked Miko if she was that very fox deity who had long watched over her family. Seeing that Hinako had already guessed the truth, Miko confessed everything. She revealed that she was once a man-eating fox spirit, but after being captured by a monk, she was compelled to remain and assist humans over time. However, she began to help them willingly. Because Hinako's parents had regularly visited and prayed at her shrine since Hinako was young, Miko had grown deeply familiar with the family. She truly wished to protect them, but as she was not a true deity, she possessed no divine power to bless or save others. Witnessing how Hinako became a completely different person after losing her family, Miko resolved that, no matter what, she would protect Hinako. Though Shiori respected Miko's dedication, she believed that if Miko continued to stay near Hinako, she would eventually lose control and consume her. Thus, Shiori decided to seize the moment and eliminate Miko. Hinako quickly intervened, pleading with Shiori to spare Miko. Seeing Hinako's determination, Shiori reluctantly agreed. Miko apologized for altering Hinako's memories, but Hinako reassured her, even if the memories were fabricated, every day they had spent together since was real. She still considered Miko her dearest friend. Unexpectedly, Miko suddenly transformed back into her raw form, declaring that it was precisely because of Hinako's naivety that evil monsters saw an opportunity to prey on her. With those words, she lunged toward Hinako. Why did Miko suddenly attack Hinako? Follow my channel to be the first to know the latest developments in the story.